What's up, you guys? Welcome to the first video of this channel, and I decided to make a second channel specifically, for anyone out there who might struggle with lack of discipline, lack of motivation, lack of focus. All I can say is I've been there, and some of you watching might be going through something, something bad. You might have these feelings of anxiety, these feelings of loneliness, and you might feel, you might ask yourself, why am I going through this? Why am I going through this pain? What is this trying to teach me? Well, all I could say is that all those negative emotions, all those negative thoughts, all bring a certain energy to you. And you can either loathe yourself in that negative energy, or you can change it. You can kind of transmute that energy into something positive. You build up all this sadness, all this anger, and you could tell yourself, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go run a mile real quick, or fuck it, I'm gonna go run on the treadmill for 2 hours. Something. All that shit brings a certain energy, and it's up to you whether you want to, transmute that energy into improving yourself, or whether you want to numb it with substances and dumb shit and garbage. It's completely up to you. Some of you watching might struggle with discipline in certain things, whether that's, the gym, or building your business, or, doing this or that. And all I can say is that discipline is something that you have to form yourself. It's not something that's always going to be there. You're not always going to feel like it. You're not always going to have that ambition with you. You kind of have to push yourself. And when you're in the process of it, that's when you feel that shit kick back in. There's days, there's days where I don't feel like going to the gym, but I drag myself in that bitch and I force myself through that workout. And funny thing is, afterwards, I end up feeling completely better. It's like, bam, my fucking mood just switched. Whatever shit you're going through, whatever it is that you're dealing with, it's going to be like that for a while. It's going to suck for a while. But you can you shut up? God damn. So when you're in that gym and you're working on yourself, you're forming, this different mentality. You're kind of seeing through the time it's going to take, and you're just focused on the end result. It doesn't matter if you don't feel like going on Tuesday. You still go on Tuesday, And those things, those little decisions that you make, you're going to gain a lot of respect for yourself. You're going to gain a lot of confidence in yourself. Some of you watching might not feel so confident within yourself, or might not be so sure of who you are. And that's because you make decisions solely off how you feel. You can't make decisions solely off how you feel, because if you do that, you're just going to end up as a lifeless munch who's just floating around, just doing whatever the fuck he wants. That's not how it works. Not if you want to be somebody. A lot of you that are going through something bad, whatever it is that you're dealing with, eventually you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to ask yourself, okay, what can I do about this circumstance? How can I move forward with this? Either you're going to keep going down this path where, you get the same results, and you keep asking, or you keep expecting something else. It's not going to happen. That's not how it works. Nothing's going to just fly to your lap. Nothing's just going to come to you. No, you have to get the fuck up and go get that shit yourself. I've been making content for about 4 years now, and it's been on and off, and I recently come to a stop. And it's not because I didn't want to, it's just because in order to film the videos that I want, I need a cameraman. And so, I didn't have anybody, and so something just told me to pick up the camera and talk to people who might be feeling similar to how I would feel, whenever I would stop posting, whenever I'd stop making content. I'd get filled with this loneliness, this emptiness. I felt so useless, and so there's always something you can do. You might ask yourself, oh, I want this, and it may seem so high up and so hard to achieve, but there's fucking steps to this shit. You can start right now. You can make the decision right now to change your life. All it's gonna take is consistency. That is number one, and discipline. Because if you decide to make that switch, to make that change, and you decide I'm gonna make this step tomorrow, and then make the next step the next day, and just keep going as the days go by, and I just keep going no matter how hard it gets. It's gonna get fucking hard. And you keep going, before you know it, you start forming this beautiful piece of art, that you personally created. And it's truly beautiful, because you look back in the beginning and you think to yourself, I never would have thought that I'd reach this, altitude in what it is that I want. But yeah, something just told me to pick up the camera and just, tell y'all, from my experience, how I got through those dark times. And it can get pretty dark, I'm not gonna lie. You find yourself in a hole, and it's just this empty hole full of just bullshit. You got this this feeling inside of you like I should be doing more, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. And you can try to numb it with, you know, with different things, but that pain isn't gonna leave. It's not gonna go anywhere. Truth is, I should be sleeping right now because I got work in about 4 hours, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I want this shit so fucking badly. I need this shit. I don't care if it's me sitting in front of a camera or out in public or fucking making TikToks. I gotta make these videos. But the baseline premise is, if you want something in life, whatever it is, in your mind you think that it's hard to achieve, it's gonna require sacrifice. It's gonna require some sort of sacrifice, whether that's, you know, you stopping, you not hanging around the same people, whether you separating yourself from the crowd, whether you stop drinking, whether you stop smoking, whether you stop doing this or that. It's all gonna require some sort of sacrifice, because in order to birth this new life, you're gonna have to sacrifice the old one. But anyways, that's it for today's video, you guys. If you guys do enjoy this style of content, I do plan on posting on this channel on a daily basis. So make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned, alright? I'm out.
I be the greatest though, make a hater hate me more. Wonder what's gonna hurt the most, this chopper or your ratio.